What time is it?
Chat, I forgot my stream avatars. What the heck? What the heck, everybody? Hold on, let me get those pulled up really quick. Let me get those pulled up. What's up, chat? Hello. Happy Sunday. What's up, what's up? Oh my gosh, we're early today. Do you remember the 21st night of September? Alright, how do I get this thing pulled up? Shiny luck! Thank you, Felly! Thank you! We're just starting up right now, so welcome on in! What's up? Ad break! Should be over shortly, I think. Should be over shortly. One of these days, I want to do like a refresh of everything to try to make sure everything's like synced up properly. Because right now, it's kind of not. Also, can you hear like all my fans that I have on in the background? Is it like in the background, you know? Can't tell. It kind of sounds like it could be, but I'm unsure, if I'm being honest with you. If I'm being real, I'm a little bit unsure. So let me know. Let me know if you can hear those. While I try to boot up stream avatars, which is taking forever to send Chunk to data for Twitch, apparently. Decides it wants to take its good old time today. That's alright. That's why we're live early, to give it some time to sending chunk 3 data now. Whoa. Now it's chunk 4 data. Holy crap, we're schmoving. We're schmoving. I can't hear them or tell because my face. Okay, honestly, that's fair. All right, you know, I'll take that. Hey, that's all good. That's all good. Alrighty. Yeah, everything's like a little bit like decent. I don't know. I think I definitely need to just clean it out. I was talking to somebody today and I'm like, dang, yeah, I need to like take my PC outside and give it a good old like dust with like one of the air blower things, you know, the compressed air. My PC needs some of that done to it real bad, I think. Real bad, real bad. How's it going, everybody? What's up? Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, now it says the ad's gonna be over in 3 minutes, despite the fact that it said it was over already in the chat. So I don't know if there's an ad or not. There may or may not be. You know, I can't tell. The world will never know. You know, it's a secret here today. It's a secret here today. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. We're live early today, which is kind of a surprise. I wasn't sure if I was gonna go live early today or not, but I decided, you know what? Why the heck not? Let's just go live a little bit early today. Also, I'm zoomed in. Let me zoom out ever so slightly. There we go. There we go. Now we're zoomed out a little bit. You don't gotta get too close into my face, you know? Dude, same. I wanted to start streaming, but I gotta clean up my PC in a bit. Most importantly, getting my capture card working, install a new SSD. Nice. That'll be good, though. That'll be nice. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you just hit that rut where you're like, I don't wanna like do upkeep on anything. And I'm starting to see the wear of that lack of upkeep. Also, what? Hi. My cat's here. I don't know. See, here's what I don't understand. She like is just sleeping on the shelf right here. And then as soon as I start streaming, she like comes up here, comes sit on my lap. I'm sure chat would love to see ya. All right, never mind. You can go lay back there. We'll see how long she stays in here before I gotta kick her out, but we'll see. We'll see how long that lasts, you know? I know storage management makes my brain hurt. Just like, yeah, trying to clean everything and make sure everything's like organized and especially like electronics. I feel like I'm usually pretty organized, I would like to think, but sometimes it's rough to get everything cleaned out, you know? Hey, what's up, Trevor? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Also, one thing I want to add. Let me write this down on a sticky note so I don't forget. I'll try to remember that. But I want to do like a daily. You know how like you can like redeem your dailies in video games? I want to try to get like a daily thing in the channel points. So like you can claim your daily and it'll say how many times you've claimed it. It's like congrats, you've claimed 30 dailies now or something like that. Also, all my hair is falling out. Anybody want this? You can clone me. Then they can stream and I can take a nap. How about that? If anybody wants to clone me. But how I doing? I'm not doing too bad today. Today's an alright day. I slept a lot. You know. You know. Exclamation point daily crumbs. We'll mark that down and see how that does for us. But yeah, I'm doing alright. I think my day mostly today. I woke up. Spoiler alert, had to record a podcast today. Dang, what else did I do today? Did I really do anything today? I watched Gianmarco Ceresi's new stand-up special today. That was pretty fun. Cute cat, yeah, she's a menace. And she's like trying to escape, I think. You might see her walk around this way. Maybe not. What is she doing? She's always up to no good, though. Yeah, she's trying to, okay, she's like, she wants to leave. She's a little bit intimidated by the door, I think. I got Taco Bell. I had the soggiest heart. Oh, I was gonna say, okay, I am a chat. Be honest. Are you a soft shell or a hard shell kind of baddie? Because I love the soft shells. The hard shells, not it. I'm not a fan. But when the soft shell gets a little soggy, that's when they're so good. That's when they're so good. So I was about to hype that up, Seb. I read that and I was like, oh, hell yeah. But now I'm realizing hard shell, a soggy hard shell, I'm not so sure. I'm not too sure. My cat is standing at the door. Like, I wish there was a way I could, like, show y'all. you want? The door's open. You can leave. You know how to open it. You're good. Here you go. Go on. If that's where you want to go, go on. I'm not understanding the problem. Is it because there's a fan in front of the door and you're afraid of the fan? Alright, hold on. Alright, hold on, give me a second. What if I open the door more? I think there's a ghost. I think there's a ghost out there. She doesn't want to go. What's the problem? Here, I'll move the fan. And there she goes. There she goes. All right, well. Cats can see ghosts. It's a well-known fact. Listen, I got no problem. If there's a ghost out there, it's whatever. I don't care. As long as it's not bothering me, we can exist in the same space. And it's fine at the end of the day. I don't really care. Whatever. I don't care. Both, it depends. Hard shell gives me nostalgia, but soft shell's for the real taco fans. There we go. Hey, thank you. I would consider myself not a real taco fan. However, soft shell's very good. You cannot go wrong with the soft shell. I feel like for me, the hard shell, it's too much work. I like to just kind of grip the taco and just, you know? I don't want to deal with the whole, like, oh, I take a bite and half the shell breaks off. You know, I'm not dealing with that. The problem is, but I guess this probably would happen with hard shell tacos too. The problem with soft shells is sometimes the stuff drips out the back. And you're like, oh, so I like to wrap it up like a burrito. I'll like open it, I'll fold it up, I'll flip the back open, like over top, and just munch it like that. What time is it? I mean, it's whatever time. It's midnight somewhere. It's midnight somewhere, Buff Bug. What's up? What if it's like a Mischievous? That would be almost better, I think, if it's a Mischievous as opposed to like a regular ghost, I think. Because then there's a Pokemon living with me, and that's cool too. I think the only one I would not be stoked about, honestly, is like a Drifloon. Although I'm probably, you know, I might be a little bit too old for the Drifloon, you know? We're starting to pass Leonardo DiCaprio's, like, threshold. So I think it's like, you know, I don't think the Drifloon would care too much. I almost didn't make it to stream. I was trying to sleep with an alarm set for midnight, but I just almost knocked my phone onto the floor when I grabbed it and saw the notification. Oh, no. Hey, honestly, the goal... okay, I'm gonna say something, and then we're going to forget that I said it just in case. The goal for tonight is to stream longer, which is why I'm live earlier. I wanted to avoid, to be fair, I took my nap, quote unquote, earlier. I just slept in. I woke up to record the podcast and then went back to bed. So technically my nap has done. I'm good. So that's why I'm not just waking up right now. I've been awake. I woke up, I played some Animal Crossing, watched some Twitch, and then we're chilling here, you know. But I'll sleep late. I was gonna sleep because I thought stream would be at midnight, so I wanted to be awake then. Psych. I'm stealing your sleep. I'm stealing the sleep away. No, but yeah, if you need to sleep, no worries. If stream is long, then I'll have to leave for my health, but I'm not particularly tired. I'm just thinking of the future. 8 a.m. I don't want to like leave it up to a gamble, obviously. I don't want to like stream for 2 hours and then you're like, okay, I'm back at midnight and then I'm gone. I would hate to do that. So here's the deal. We can make some sort of like goal. We can work together. what's the word? I almost said polyamorous. It's not the word. You know how like some things attach to others? You know how like a flea on a cat is a certain type of relationship? But then there's other relationships where they work together. Think like Remoraid and Mantine. Think like Remoraid and Mantine, where they kind of work together. There's no real like problem there. They just like, the Remoraid attaches itself to the Mantine, right? It's like one of those. Symbiotic. We can do a symbiotic relationship right now. You could go to bed, and then when you come back, I will feel inclined to stream longer because I told you that's what would happen. So if that's what ends up happening, that's cool. That's perfectly a-okay. We'll tell the world, and it'll be good. It'll be good. So yeah, if you gotta go, you gotta go. I understand. I'm gonna try to be live a little bit longer than 2 hours tonight. So that's the... fingers crossed, that's the goal. We'll see what happens, but... who knows? Who knows? You know? But yeah, I hope everybody's having a good day. Did anybody do anything fun on their Sunday today? I don't know. I was going to possibly... there was like a festival sort of kind of nearby. I wanted to maybe check out because I drove by it the other day. And I was like, oh, that would be like fun to go look around and see what's up. But I didn't realize, although the dates were set from like... I don't remember what days it was, but today was the last day. I assumed it would go throughout the entire day. That wasn't the case. They closed like really early. I say really early. It was like 10 a.m. And so I missed it without realizing I was going to miss it because they didn't have like times. They just had dates. Because every other day it was like until like 8 p.m. And I was like, oh, okay, that's no problem. I'll just, you know, I'll record the podcast. I'll go check it out. It was gone. They shut down, I guess. So whatever. I missed it. Sorry. I was like kind of looking forward to it, but it's all good. You know, it's all good. Yesterday I went to some artist market thing in the park and got a ring shaped like a frog. Oh my gosh, the froggy ring. It's like the froggy chair from Animal Crossing. Yes. Yeah, it's okay though. I will just plan a more appropriate next year, I guess. I assume it's like a yearly thing, so. But yeah, I definitely want to try to like go out and do more things. I've definitely been slacking in terms of like doing stuff as of late. I don't know if it's because work has been so hectic or if I've just like not been doing great mentally. I've definitely just not been going outside or doing anything aside from sitting on my couch when I'm not at work. So I'm trying to turn that around and do some more things maybe, and maybe that will, you know, chipper me up a little bit. We'll see. But yeah, so tomorrow my goal is I'm gonna go out and play some Pokemon Go. Even though I don't think there's any event, I mean, there's like the Psychic Team Rocket thing. If I can, I'm gonna try to grind out Team Rocket grunts tomorrow to finish the Team Rocket research that's going on right now. And then if I do that, I believe that will get me enough Team Rocket leaders to level up to 46, I think. So that will be nice to try to get that before the level system changes. I can maybe try to get a little boost there. But that's kind of the goal, I think, for tomorrow, at least what I'm planning. So if I can do that, that'd be awesome. And then obviously, in terms of anything else going on, there's not really much. I don't think there's anything else going on. I did the thing today where I ate way too much Wendy's. I ordered way too much food and I ate all of it, and then I simply passed out afterwards. So not good, not fun, but it was very tasty though. It was a tasty thing. Is this a picture of the froggy ring? Chat, join the Discord. Join the Discord. Wait, okay, that's not what I thought it would look like, but that is awesome. That's a cute little frog. Wait, I love him. Oh my gosh, cute. Cute. Wait, that's so cool. Dang, frogs are awesome. I can't lie. I can't even lie. Frogs are really cool. Wait. Advanced GG. Use code GLOW. Get 10% off. 15% off. Actually, chat, use code GLOW, get 15% off. They just announced a new flavor called Tidal Rush. And without saying, it's very similar to it took inspiration from another drink, you know, that might make you feel radical, might make you feel like you're riding a wave, it might make you feel like you're getting blasted. You know, if that's anything, if that kind of leads you the right direction. But it's called Title Rush. It's a limited exclusive. So once they're gone, they're sold out. I don't know how many they made. I don't know that answer. But I'm kind of curious. I think I'm going to buy some. So hopefully I get paid within the next couple days and I can snag some of that. Because I'm actually very curious to know. So if you want to check it out, Advanced GG, use code GLOW. You get 15% off for the rest of the weekend. So I'm assuming that ends in a couple hours, if I had to make a guess, you know. But there was also a candle that smelled good, but I don't know if my family liked the scent, so I didn't buy it. But I did write down the name of it, so if I'm ever in the market for a candle, I know where to look. Oh, nice! Very cool. Yeah, I wish that I was able to use candles more. I really enjoy a nice candle. I think, like, having nice... Sorry, that noise in the music was it's stressing me out. Okay, it is in the music. Skip that. Skip that. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. But yeah, I do like a nice candle, but because Toph has asthma, I'm not really trying to, like, make that worse or give her, like, an attack, I guess. So I'm trying to, like, avoid that, really. But I do love a nice candle, you know. There are situations where if I leave the door closed and I open the window, I could, you know, theoretically get away with it. But I'm just not trying to make that a problem if it doesn't need to be, right? But there's a wild Snover in the chat. If anybody wants that, exclamation Pokecatch, feel free to snag yourself a Snover. And, what else? Is there anything else that I would like to say? Oh, yeah, September's still going on. If you want, like, a discount on subs, now is your time to do it if you'd like to. I believe there's, like, 10 days left. Well, a little bit less. Whenever September ends is when the end of... Yeah, how many days is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoa, I was close to my guess. How about that? OMG, why is September almost over? I don't know. You know, I gotta be honest, I'm not really too sure, but it is almost over, so that's really cool. I do have some fun things planned for October, though. Obviously, I got my birthday stream that'll be going up at the start of October. Unfortunately, I won't be live for my actual birthday. I will be out of town. I'll be in New York, so I'll miss that. However, I'll try to plan one either the day I get back or the day after I leave, or the day before I leave, just so that way it's, like, kind of close by. But we'll have a little birthday celebration there. I will unfortunately have to cheat the system and do my Destiny Mark Pikachu hunt on a day that isn't my birthday. So I'm gonna be a little sneaky, do stuff I don't like to do, but I will do it because I want to, right? I want it. So but that'll be that plan. We have some scary games coming up, if you are interested in some scary stuff. And then we have a shiny race planned, which I won't say too much about. I feel like I already did announce it already, though, but I'll keep it a secret now while we make our way into October. But I can't wait for 1,000 Rooms of Spooky Jump Scare Mansion. I did not like that game. That game was not good. I feel bad because a close friend recommended it to me. And I was like, oh, this will be fun. And I was just like, I wasn't really into it, unfortunately. But there is a game series that I am a big fan of, dropping a new game next month. So that will be something we do. It's not Pokemon, although we do have a Pokemon thing planned. And then obviously, next month also, we have Legends ZA coming out. So next month is going to be a jam-packed month for a bunch of stuff coming out. And I'm very excited for all of it. I'm very excited. I do have to, like, try to, like, schedule stuff out to make sure nothing would overlap. So it's a little bit tricky there, but yeah, I have a lot of stuff planned for next month. So it'll be a lot of fun, I think. I think next month will be our, I don't want to say comeback month, because we're not really gone, but you know what I mean. We're gonna, fingers crossed, we're gonna try, right? I was hopeful it would ramp up, but I guess we'll never know. Does it ramp up? Does it get worse or, like, scarier? I'm not sure. I don't know. From when I played, I was like, oh, it's like cute. Don't forget us little guys. Buffbug, okay. Here's you want something honest? I was like, we were talking about how do I start this conversation? We were rewatching Big Brother to try to like catch up because we were like a bunch of episodes behind. And they always do like shout outs at the end, and there's one person this season who is a Twitch streamer, and so every once in a while she'll like be like shout out my community, you know, stuff like that, right? And I'm thinking like, what would I say? And then I'm like, it'd be funny if I just name drop chatters. It'd be like, oh, shout out Buffbug, shout out Dade Bio, and so that would be kind of funny. But I don't know if they'd allow that. But I guess it's live, so what would they do? Get mad for a second? Be like, okay, whatever. But yeah, because every once in a while she'll be like, shout out the community. You know, it's like obvious who she's talking to, but she doesn't name drop chatters. And I'm like, that would be funny to name drop chatters, I think. I don't know. Oh, jeez. I saw double plat it for like 100 rooms and then you. Or I saw dub play it for 100 rooms and then you. Yeah, I wonder if it does get any like scary. Speaking of Big Brother, there's a new episode on right now. And I'm not excited for the outcome of tonight's episode. So I'm going to try to not look at it because I have a feeling I know what's happening and I'm not ready for it. So yikes. I'm not ready for it, but yeah, this season, it definitely, I won't spend too much time yapping about Big Brother because I know like not everybody cares, but this season, it had it's like definitely like one of the most roller coaster of seasons I've seen, where like it was good and then it was bad. And then it was really bad, and now it's good in a bad way. It's good because you can't look away from stuff, and it's like, I don't know, I am kind of like so into this season, and I don't know, it's a weird like, it's a definite like juggle of emotions going through this season, but as of right now, I enjoy it. There is an outcome where I think I'd be a little bit sad, but for the most part, I'm like okay with it, right? But yeah, how about we go ahead and do some Voltorb hunting? We try to find ourselves a shiny Voltorb and get this hunt over with. Get this shiny hunt done. Blue light, what's up, what's up? How's it going? I gotta pull up my shiny hunting tool though. Does anybody remember what we were at? I think it was 40, right? I should have it marked down on my phone. So let me double check here in my notes app. We've got, yep, Voltorb was at 40, so try to get it in less than 636 encounters. Okay, well, we're at 40 right now, so we'll see. You're a shiny G-Max Lapras. You're kind of all the cool stuff. Alrighty, alright, let's see. Do I have my stuff turned on? No, I don't. Let me turn on my shiny hunting tool so we can see our encounters here. And then will it automatically turn Voltorb on? Yes. Okay, but now where's that? There it is. Awesome. We're good. Can I just lose the ZA rank battle? They have not said exactly what is required for it yet, so I'm not too sure. I would like to think they won't make it too hard, but honestly, who knows? Who knows? Because I feel like they've done things like this before, especially like the, if you think like the shiny Galarian birds in Sword and Shield, they just required you to like participate in 3 battles and you didn't even have to win. So I'm kind of curious if that'll be the same thing where it's like, oh, you don't actually have to win, you just have to participate, right? And I'm wondering if that's going to be kind of how they do it for this one as well. Oh, there's a Voltorb right there. You should sign up for Scarlet Violet 2026 Global Challenge 3. I would rather... We're doing this already, huh? Oh, we're already doing this. Oh, this is... Okay, well, yeah, we're back. We're so back, actually. We're so back, actually. I don't think so. Pittsburgh Regionals was just this past weekend. I was, like, really close to going. But unfortunately, I just couldn't... I couldn't justify the price of, like, a hotel to go. I think was really my deciding factor of whether or not I went to Pittsburgh. I just wasn't... It wasn't in the budget, especially because I'm going to New York in a couple weeks. So I was like, well, we'll pass on it. And that's kind of unfortunate because I'm not sure what Pokemon events I'm going to be able to make it to this this upcoming season. So we'll have to see though, especially like even with Pokemon Go and whatnot. I will say I am really, I think like one thing I really want to go to is that museum event they're going to host in Chicago, where they bring the fossil museum. That's definitely one that I'm going to try to make it to. I believe it's in May, if I'm not mistaken. But in terms of like VGC and whatnot, I'm not too sure what we're looking at there. We can't be doing this all. We can't be doing this. We can't be doing this. We can't be doing this. I'm tempted to try to go to Chicago, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it definitely, I don't even know if it's like worth a large trip. Ginger! Oh my gosh, I missed you! Hello, hello! What's up, Pookie? Hello! Yeah, I definitely don't, I don't know if it's like something that like is worth the trip. If you're a fan of like museums and fossils and dinosaurs and stuff, that might be worth it. Especially like, cause yeah, there is a lot to do in Chicago. So like, you know, you could probably find, oh, I'm holding it upside down. That's why I was not going the way I wanted it to. Does that make it? Oh wait, I remember the flick of the wrist! The flick of the wrist! That's why I'm not throwing it the right way. First, I was holding the ball upside down. Secondly, I'm not paying attention to the flick of the freaking wrist. Field Museum is already worth it without Pokemon. That's true. Yeah, I've heard really good things about the Field Museum, so that might be worth it in general, right? Especially because, like, dinosaurs are cool, you know? I don't know if it's because, like, I don't know. They're, like, the first, like, Pokemon, right? Like, oh, there's a big lizard with feathers. And it like, doesn't breathe fire, but they might have. They might have. You never know. For 2026, isn't early 2026 Home and ZA work together? I believe they announced that Pokemon Home would work roughly 4 months after ZA comes out. I don't know if that timing is exactly right, but usually they give it like a couple months after the game comes out before they allow home compatibility. So I'm not gonna crash out, chat. I'm not gonna crash out. I know what the title says. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna crash out. Don't worry. It's not gonna happen. There we go. Got it. We got it. Oh, shucks. Oh, it's rough. It's rough out here. Yeah, okay. Also, I gotta remember to try to pay attention to when the Pokemon does like its pulsing animation and when it's bouncing, because I don't want it to run away. See, we're locked in, chat. When you get good sleep, you catch up on sleep for once. You lock the freak in. That's what I've learned. Even though my sleep has not been good. Even though it's not been good, actually, but... No, Grimer! Get out of here, Grimer! I'm glad that bumping into other Pokemon doesn't ruin the chain. That's what I like to see. Alright, here we go. Let's try the flick of the wrist. Oh wait, maybe I don't need to. Yeah! Oh, come the heck on! This is the game where... This is, chat, this is what we're here for. This is what we're here for. This hunt will go down in memory as one of the best. You'll get it super under odds. Ooh, I hope so. Wouldn't that be awesome? Wouldn't that be so cool? Chat, who's doing a Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee hunt alongside me? Anybody wanting to pop in there and try to get something? I've only shiny hunted in this game once before, and it was for a Porygon I ended up finding. But aside from that, it's been rough. Oh, I think I'm down one count because I'm at 45, and I started the game with, well, I don't know, maybe. I got my rat. I'm done. I'm never doing that again. Oh, wait, you got the rat. Congrats. That's right. Yeah, I know we do have Krabby on our bingo board as well. Whether or not I actually do Krabby this year is going to be up to decisions later. I'm going to assume no. I'm going to assume no, I'm not going to do Krabby this year, especially after Voltorb. But it would be nice to get this Voltorb, though. I think it would be fun. I considered it, but I'm not a masochist. Are you sure? Are you sure? You could, I mean, you could, just to, like, it'd be, like, funny. It'd be a little funny to do, right? How about we ditch the Delmise and we do something in this game instead? Ghastly or something. Are you going to try to get the shiny legendary code for Scarlet and Violet? I am, yeah. I unfortunately don't have a GameStop anywhere near me. Closest one is like a few hours away, or not that far, but it's far enough. But I am going to, like I said, I'm going to New York, so I might be able to swing by one at some point and try to snag a code. If not, I did have people reach out to me on Instagram offering to grab me a code anyway. So I would like to try to get them. The problem is when you go into GameStop, they're gonna ask you which game you want, or I guess it depends. They're gonna give you one code, and depending on the game you put it in determines the shiny you'll get. And so it kind of like, when you come in, I'll be there October 3rd to the 5th. Wow, that's so nice. Yeah, because it's very nice of them. Yeah, because I was like worried that I wasn't gonna get them. But yeah, they depending on the game you put it in is like the shiny you'll get for the game. And so I'm a little bit like nervous about trying to get 2 codes, because I don't know, some GameStops are gonna be a little bit stingy and not want to give you 2 codes, despite the fact you got both games. I don't know. So like I'm worried about getting both of them, but I'm definitely gonna do my best. I'm gonna try. We'll see what happens. We'll see. And then that should be all the shinies that we need, right? If you're not busy, we should meet up for food. Yeah, I'm not against that for sure. We'll have to like, we could plan something and see what's going on. For you, I bring in my shiny Marie from Scarlet Violet and ZA. Let's go. Yes. Yeah, I don't know. I've like thought about what team I wanted to use in ZA, and I have a couple ideas. I ultimately want to figure out what the rest of the new Mega Evolutions are, assuming there's more Mega Evolutions I'd like to see. But I have like a kind of an idea of what I want to use. Assuming I start with Totodile, I'll use Mega Victory Bell. I'll probably try to use, I don't know, that's kind of all I've gotten. That's as far as I've gotten. I guess Ampharos, right? Even though like I'll use Mega Victory Bell as my main Mega, I think the game will be cool with you using 2 Mega Evolutions. I don't think it'll matter too much, but maybe we can get Ace, Chris, and Hillary to tag along too. Okay, okay. Spoiler, I'll be with Ace, so that might be easy. Yeah, that might be easy to do. Alright, where are we? Are they gonna put more Mega in the DLC? They've not announced yet, but I would find it silly to have a DLC called Mega Dimension and only include Mega Raichu X and Y. I would think that's a little silly, so I would assume there's gonna be new ones, but we're not sure. As far as like everything we know, the trailers have shown them all, so nice. Just let me know. Oh yeah, I read that one. Gotcha. There's about shield on in the chat. I'm not sure if I called that out yet, but exclamation point Pokecatch if you'd like to snag a shield on. Alrighty. But yeah, I'm thinking like Ampharos, Victory Bell, Totodile. What else is like cool? What's like a cool like? What are some other cool Kalos Pokemon? Maybe like Clawitzer would be fun. Although no, I'm using Totodile, so I guess Clawitzer wouldn't work. Skrelp? Maybe? I don't know. I don't freaking know. I feel like fire types are always the ones I struggle with. What's like a good fire type in Gen 6? There isn't one, right? There's no good fire types in Gen 6? Talonflame? Heatmore? No, they're not gonna put... Heatmore's not gonna be in the game. Heatmore will not be in the game. Obviously. They wouldn't do that to me. They wouldn't do that. Oh, come on! That was a flea animation? That's okay. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Yeah, okay. Alright, good to know. Oh, get in the freaking ball! Get in the freaking ball! Okay. Yeah! Okay, at least it caught in there. At least it went in. I was worried that I was gonna miss it. This is brutal! I'm not trying to crash out today. I think we crashed out enough during the first... during the first time we did this hunt, so like I'm good. I'm all right now. I think I've accepted that this is gonna be a pain, but oh, look at that excellent throw. Look at that. Bang. Okay, I thought I was gonna be good at like paying attention to when the flea animation was, but apparently that's not the case. Apparently I just don't know. Apparently I don't know. All right, well, I don't think we've even seen a chain of 31 at all yet. I feel like that's gonna be the hardest part, is trying to get this chain of 31. Because once we do that, I'm not saying it won't be hard. I just think that will really determine when we're good to go, I think. Okay. Yeah, flick of the wrist. Excellent. Excellent. Nice. But yeah, after we get the catch rate gets easier the higher up the chain you are. Okay, that is good to know. That's good to know, actually. But yeah, after we do the Koraidon Miraidon thing in Scarlet and Violet, the last of the events that are like out there are the pseudo legendary raids, and after that, I think Scarlet and Violet's over. I think that's the end of the era until we get into ZA, which is like wild to think about, right? It's really weird to think like whenever the game's like marketing, I guess, quote unquote, goes away with like the events and stuff, like that's kind of obviously like you can still go back and play it, they're not going away, but it feels like the end of an era, you know. But I'm excited for ZA. I think it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be real good, I think. So I hope there's a lot of content in the game. I hope there's a lot to do. I am a little bit nervous on how many Pokemon there will be. I'm a little bit nervous on how the shiny hunting will be. But aside from that, like the game itself will be fun. And I'm sure it'll be one of those things where it's like, oh, you're done with the game. I don't know, because like after a certain point, like I felt like I was done playing Legends Arceus, aside from the fact like there was still more for me to do. But like just like mentally, I was just done playing it, I guess. But curious to see if there will be like side missions like Arceus had. I'm curious to see like if there'll be ways to like catch Pokemon to... Have you even finished Scarlet and Violet? I mean, what do you determine as finished? What do you determine as finished? Because I would say yes. Indigo Disc? I mean, I beat the story. If that counts. I go back to Legends Arceus more than I go back to Scarlet and Violet. Really? I don't know. I think for me, my problem with Legends Arceus, it's very much a skill issue. But anytime I try to go like do an outbreak or anything, I always die and lose my satchel. That's like the worst part about it for me. And I know that it's a skill issue and it's not, the game is bad, but it's hard for me to have fun in that game. Unless I like really lock in. But I don't know, I'm always like getting beat up. I'm always getting beat up in that game. Oh, that's an Electrode. He's a big guy. But I'm a little bit like, I'm curious to see how that transfers over to Legends ZA, to see if like that is still a problem I face, where I'm just so bad at it. I'm just so bad at the game. Which is like kind of why I like games like Sword and Shield, because it's not like you're, or even like Scarlet and Violet, like you're not like gonna die just wandering around. You know, it's very cozy. I feel like ZA is not, or Legends Arceus is not like super cozy. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is a way to make it cozy. I'm just bad at it. But yeah, I still have like missions I gotta complete. I know like I think that's like the big thing in Arceus for me that I didn't finish, is all the missions. Also, I think I'm not counting properly, but I'm just gonna boost up a little bit there. But yeah, for Scarlet and Violet, I know I need to do like the legendary thing with Snacksworth. I never did that yet. I never did the Raging Bolt and Gouging Fire thing. Or, no, wait. Raging Bolt... Wait. I don't know. There's a couple, like, Paradoxmons I'm missing. Because I never finished that. And then, obviously, if you want to count the Pokedex 100% in home... I guess that I've not done that yet either for any of the games ever. But aside from that, like... You know, I beat the story. I guess there's also, like, the stuff in, the club room I didn't do. Like, you can, like, get, like, all the gym leaders' Pokemon. They're, like, partner Pokemon and stuff like that. I've not done that yet either. So, there is, like, stuff to do. But... I'm at the point where I'm ready for a new experience. I'm ready for the new experience. My team is Totodile, Hawlucha as the new Mega, Mareep, Inkay, Badoo, and Furfrou. Oh yeah, I feel like Furfrou would be a good one to have. I don't think Furfrou itself is like a great Pokemon, but it's very iconic in the Kalos region, and you can like change its outfit or like its fur pattern, I guess, right? So... Oh, wait, I want to use one of the monkeys, too. Oh, no. Wait. Okay, I guess I want to use one of the monkeys, like Panpour, Pansear, Pansage. But the only type that I've not completed is the fire type, but that's my least favorite of the three. But you're right. I think I probably will use Pansear, then, as my fire type. Yeah. I doubt it's good. Like, it's probably not a good Pokemon, but... That probably will be the fire type I use. So yeah, we're sitting at Victory Bell, Totodile, Ampharos, Pansear. I mean, maybe Inkay. I don't know. I've never used an Aegislash either, so maybe one of those? If that's like something I could do. Oh, Trubbish! I want to use a Trubbish too, maybe. Because I saw one, it was like in the, or Klefki. Ooh, I don't know. There's a lot that I could pick from, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. There's a lot that I could pick from. But yeah, I think I might lock in Pansear as my fire type. Is the monkey in Gen 5? Yeah, those are Gen 5 Pokemon, but they were showing it in one of the trailers, so we know that they're in the game. Or Patrat as well. Patrat's back for the first time on the Switch, so that's like one that I'm kind of interested in using as well. The Patrat line? So that kind of like... I could pick out a team from those ones, really. I just gotta like sit down and like figure out exactly what I want to use. But then also I might like stumble into a Pokemon that I'm like, oh, actually I want to use that while I'm playing through the game. So there's always like that possibility of I might change as soon as I decide what it was. Because a lot of times, at least when I was younger, I would like sit down before the game came out and looked at like the entire Pokedex, and I would plan out my team. I would plan my teams out before I started playing. And I don't do that as much anymore. I kind of just like go with like the flow, and like if I see something I want to use, I'll use it. But I kind of want to like, I want to plan my team out a little bit, especially because there's so many like cool Mega Evolution options we're able to pick from. So I don't know. Mega Watchog when? I would love that. Watchog needs some more love. They've like forgotten about it throughout the entire Switch era of Pokemon games until now. Give it a Mega Evolution, why not? Alright. Stop bouncing. Okay. There you go. Stay on the ball. No. Easy does it. $61. Okay, we're making our progress here. How are my Pokemon on this team so like low leveled? Like I guess like 63 is not like that low, but I don't know. It just seems like I feel like they would be higher leveled, right? Although, what is like the... Does anybody know off the top of their head what the... Because isn't Lance's like Dragonite like 55 in this game? So maybe that's actually pretty high in terms of everything. Nice, that was an easy catch. I don't want to jinx it, knock on wood, but I think this is the one. I just know ZA is coming out after your birthday. Yeah, it comes out on October 16th is when ZA comes out. Very excited. Is anybody planning on picking up day one? Have y'all pre-ordered it? Have y'all gotten everything sorted? I'm gonna buy it digitally, so I'm not too worried about it in terms of like pre-ordering it, but I still might pre-order it for something. I just don't know from where. But I'm starting to run out of time to pre-order it, so like, I don't know. You did pre-order? Pre-ordered, super excited. Dang, everybody's ready for it. Let's go. That makes me excited. In the past, my pre-orders have come in day one, but I know the mail is not at its best these days. Yeah. Yeah, I usually... This is like a very like... I don't know, maybe not the best thing that I do, but I do it anyway. I usually buy the Pokemon game digitally, so that way I can play it at midnight. And then I also pre-order a physical copy. Which, I don't know, financially probably not the smartest thing to do, but... I like having at least the Pokemon games physically for like a little collection, because I'm just like a Pokemon fan, I guess, right? But also I want to play it at midnight, so I gotta make sure I get it at midnight, so that, you know, here I am, buying the game twice sometimes. But... There's well Anorith in the chat, if I'd be one set, exclamation point Pokecatch. I'm gonna do the Nintendo Midnight launch if they have one. I don't have a pre-order yet, though. Oh, that'll be fun. I would assume they would do a midnight launch. I feel like that's a game they would definitely do one for. It's one of their big, like, flagship IPs, right? You know, they did one for Donkey Kong. They did one for Mario Kart, which I guess was the same time as the Switch, so maybe that, you know, had a play in it, but I would assume Pokemon would be up there, so... Oh, is that where you met Ace? Oh, wait, that makes sense. I did not know that, though. Oh, that's fun. Sal! Oh my gosh, wait, everybody, say happy birthday to Sal! W's in the chat for Sal. Thanks for the sub. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Happy birthday. Sending birthday shiny luck. Thank you so much. If you'd like a sticky note, let me know. We got red, green, blue, yellow, and pink. I put you on the Shrimp Hall of Fame. Oh my gosh, hi. How have you been? Sal, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Do you remember? I got my septum pierced and a tattoo. Dang, we're in baddie territory. What's up? Heck yeah. Woohoo. Wait, what tattoo did you get, if you don't mind sharing? Obviously, if you don't want to share, that's no problem. No problem. Hi, friends. Hello, hello. What's up? How have you been? We're doing a Voltorb hunt in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and this has been a very chaotic, like, I'm crashing out here. It's a rough time. It's a rough time, you know? But we're doing alright. We're doing good. But like, chat, we do have an ad break starting in about 6 minutes. Just a heads up if anyone wants to dodge the ads. Subs are, I believe, 25% off for the month of September. I might be lying. It might be a different number than that. But if you'd like to check, you know, that'd be awesome. Or see if you have a Prime sub. I want a sticky note, by the way, but my tattoo is a band-aid that has a not Hello Kitty face. It was a flash sale. Oh, cute. Wait, that's awesome, actually. Oh, is it because it's the 21st of September? Is that why? All right, what color would you like? Bang. What color sticky note would you like? Dang, I want to get a new tattoo as well. It's been too long since I've gotten one. Nope, it was for an Animal Foundation. Oh, wait, that's awesome. Nice. I did, blue? I got you. I got blue right here. That's awesome, actually, then. Heck yeah. Do you have to play the game a little bit before you unlock co-op? That I don't know. I would assume so. I would assume you probably at least have the tutorial. They've not shared that yet, though. But I would assume probably. I'll draw you a cake. Okay, this cake is not amazing. Okay, it's a little bit... Okay, I mean, that's cute. It's a cute little cake. But yeah, they've not shared yet whether or not we have to, how much of the game we have to play before we're able to, unlock co-op. But I would assume it's like every other Pokemon game. Well, I guess not every other one, because not everyone has co-op. But I would assume it's probably tutorial. You probably have to go to a certain area. I think, like, if we're thinking, like, in Black and White, I'm pretty sure, like, the online stuff starts once you get to the Dream Radar, which is, like, right before... first gym, I'm pretty sure, or like not Dream Raider is not the word I'm looking for. The Dream Mist, whatever. But Sal, thank you so much. Wait, I'm gonna. This D is not closed. Let me close that. There you go. There you go. Thank you so much for the sub. Happy birthday. Appreciate you. Hope you all has been well. Let's put you right above Pikachu, right there. How about that? Meg. Thank you so much, Sal. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, tutorial is usually about an hour. For the first time ever in my life, I'm actually kind of excited for the tutorial in Legends ZA. Because I did get to play the demo at Worlds, and for the first time in my life, I was like, wow, I kind of wish there was a tutorial before I did all this. Because I didn't really understand how to do some of the stuff they wanted us to do. So... like, just, like, knowing, like, timing and stuff, I feel like it's gonna be a little bit tricky. You sent me a snap? No, you did not. Oh, now you did. Because you freaking left me on red earlier. You left me on red earlier. And I was like, okay, I see how it is. And I'm sorry. No, you're good. You're so good. You're good. I sent you the birthday message, and I was like, all right, cool. And then, dang, left on red. I see, okay. I'm freaking chopped shrimp, I guess. Is it of your tattoo? I'll take a look. Oh, cute! Oh, yeah, the knot. Yeah, okay, I see it. Oh, it's cute, though. I like that. You could have sworn you replied. It's okay. It's okay. See, now I'm leaving you on red until after my stream. How about that? How's that sound? How's that? A little taste of your own medicine. Dang, Chad. This is one of our highest chains we've gotten so far. We gotta lock in to make sure we don't break it. You replied to you on stream? Oh, that's true. That is true, I guess. You're right with that. Oh, dang it. Come on. Yeah. Do they get more aggravated the longer the chain is? Or is it, like, the same? Like, will they try to run faster the farther I get into the chain, or is that not how that works? I'm unsure. Oh, don't. Okay, it jumps. You will start noticing certain attack patterns that repeat. Okay, cool. So it shouldn't get angry faster, I guess. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is the first time in years I've played this game. But we have Voltorb on our bingo board for the shiny hunts I want to do this year, and I admittedly have been holding it off for the longest time. And we finished our last one, and I'm like, well, we have something planned for October, so I guess we might as well do it now. We might as well. Alright, where's the next Voltorb? There's one. There he is. I think there are certain patterns at 1 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30, and 31 plus. Don't you dare. He's thinking about it. He was thinking about it. Nice. Gotcha. Gotcha, bozo. Chat, what do you think a Voltorb smells like? What do you think he smells like? You ever think about that? Alright, gas, probably? quarters? Okay. I could see both of those being a possibility. Like, okay, you know how like a TV has like that fizzle going on? At least I don't know if they still do, but they used to. Back in my day, the TVs used to crackle a little bit. And they had like a special smell to them. You know, it was like an electric smell. I feel like that's what it would smell like the TV's crackle. Yeah, he smells like static feels. Yeah. Like, I feel like, I don't know, there's like a taste that goes with that feeling too. I don't know if it's just, I don't know, kind of like batteries maybe, but there's like a taste that static smells like. Does that make sense? I don't know. I might just be yapping here, but I know what I'm talking about, so you can all shush. Y'all can shush. Have you ever licked a D battery? I don't know. I've licked batteries before, but it's been a long time. I would just recommend probably not licking batteries, chat. That's probably not a good idea if I had to just make a guess, but... Wait, if you take a battery and you connect it to your septum, that doesn't do anything, right? Because this isn't like the same type of metal, is it? Wait, is it magnetic? Do I have anything that I could stick to it? I don't think I do. Stop. Glau endorses licking batteries. I didn't say that. I just got mine pierced. Don't do anything I won't do. I want to. Wait, is this your... Okay, I do gotta warn you, Sal. Give it like a couple days. It might be the worst pain you've ever felt in your life. I'll be honest. I contemplated ripping it out like so much. The smallest like movement of it hurt so bad. And it wasn't even like infected, or it was like healthy, but it just the healing process, it's so bad. I do have to warn you. You have... Okay, good. That's right. Okay, so you're okay, you're good. But I cleaned it and everything, but just something about it hurt so bad healing. It was like the worst pain I've ever experienced. So I almost took it out multiple times, but I fought through it. I keep forgetting they exist. I rub your nose. Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And blowing your nose is a whole new experience. Let me be honest. Let me tell you right now. Blowing your nose is gonna be a whole new experience too. I assume with the nostril piercing it's kind of the same thing, but this is like right in the middle, you know? Haven't tried that yet? Good luck. Good luck. Let me tell you. Alright, let's go ahead and keep going here though. I feel like we're in a good spot. No! No! I'm scared! I'm so scared! Okay, he's still bouncing. Okay, that might try. That might be good. Oh my gosh, he's gonna run. He's gonna run away. Going back to lurk mode. Yo, thank you so much, Blue Light. Appreciate you. Enjoy the lurk. Next, piercings of your eyebrow. I kind of want more piercings too, but I just don't know. Like, chat, am I too old to get my belly button pierced? Like, is that like something I should have done when I was like 18? Or is it like still cool? Would it still be alright? No. Yeah. But don't those get infected easily? So I'm a little bit nervous about that. Nice. When I was younger, I wanted to snake bite so bad. I would buy like fake piercings and like try to figure out where I wanted my lips pierced, and I couldn't find one that I liked. Yeah, because they rub your shirt. That makes sense. That makes sense. Let's all put holes in our body that God gave us. Let's all destroy our temples. Yeah. Lobotomy, please. We better go. Well, they're about to shut down Claire's, so we better hurry up with that one. Did you ever get in trouble playing Pokemon? Yes, yes. Okay, I got a story. Okay, so do y'all remember the Pokewalker? Do y'all remember the Pokewalker? It was like a pedometer that you could connect to, a Heart Gold, Soul Silver. You could put your Pokemon in there. They would like gather berries. You could like encounter different Pokemon, stuff like that in that. And one day I was like checking my Pokewalker, and my teacher got mad at me. They're like, no playing games. And I'm like, it's a pedometer. But it obviously it was a game, but it was still a pedometer, right? And so they took it and they never gave it back. They never gave it back. So my like 5th grade teacher probably threw it away. But they took my freaking Pokewalker. And I ended up buying another one, but yeah, so that was one time I got in trouble playing Pokemon at school. Well, Gossiplore's in the chat if anybody wants that. No, but I think I've told this story on stream. At least I know I have. But I used to hide in the bathroom at school and play Pokemon on my DS during lunch. And even sometimes during other classes. I would skip class and play Pokemon in the bathroom. And then at one point in school, we were allowed to like, this is like when they first started letting people use their phones in school. And so instead of my phone, I like smooth talk my teacher into letting me play my DS instead. And so I would like shiny hunt in class sometimes. But that was like only one teacher ever let me do that. She was awesome. She's my favorite teacher. What game is this? Gabby, is that a real question? Do you really not know what game this is? I threw that ball so far. Oh my gosh, please don't do this to me. You've never... Let's Go Pikachu? Have you really never seen this game? Are you being for real? Is that real? You're being honest? Ew, why is this like... Why is this audio playing again? Oh, sorry, you can... I don't like that noise. What is that noise? Whoops. Skip that dang song. Ha ha ha, got you. Mods. Mods, can we get Gabby out of here, please? Mods, can we... Come on. Wait, no! Wait, no! Alright, chat, question. We're at 31. What is the combo we want to be at? What's the combo? Is it 32 or 31? I know we technically want to keep going, but when is the shiny boost or whatever? What was the max odds, but you keep going? Okay. What if I didn't? What if I just wandered around for a little bit to see? Your odds are now maxed. I'm just gonna... I know that's not how it works. I understand that. But I am gonna just kind of see. You'll be hunting at full odds or lower odds with no boost. I'm just so scared. Then all the Voltorb spawn will be at base odds minus the lore bonus. So you're telling me I found a full odd shiny Porygon? I did what I said. I need to get used to my... I rubbed my nose and got the ouchies. Uh-oh. Gabby, how was your Taco Bell the other day? Was it good? Did you enjoy it? Dang, I feel like we've been chatting about Taco Bell a lot lately. Have I become a Taco Bell guy? I don't know. I didn't think so, but... I've been, like, into Taco Bell lately. Go to Taco Bell. They close in 30 minutes. Chat, I gotta end stream. They close in 30 minutes. Ooh. Taco Bell is one of the only places that do, like, delivery. That's, like, not through, like, DoorDash. Order is what I meant to say. I can't believe I only had Taco Bell for the first time earlier this year, and now I eat it almost weekly. But see, my Taco Bell order is so plain. It's like 3 to 4 soft tacos, no cheese, a large Baja Blast, and an order of cinnamon twists. That's my Taco Bell order. And so, like, it's kind of boring. But I could eat so many soft tacos, if I'm being honest. I feel like I'm not a fan of, like, cheese. I'm not really a bean guy. And I feel like 90% of stuff in Taco Bell is bean, cheese, stuff like that. And that's just not something I'm into. Del Taco? Okay, I've never had Del Taco. But a YouTube group that I used to watch, Sal, you know it, went to, like, the first ever Del Taco or something, and they, like, made fun of it so hard that I always assumed Del Taco was really bad. You know? Wait, the creatures? Yeah, remember when they went to, like, the first ever Del Taco? It was on their, like their road trip to PAX or whatever? And they hated it. They're like, oh, this is awful, or something, right? I don't trust them. Heck, those guys. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I've just never had it. But now when anybody says Del Taco, I'm like, ah, that doesn't sound good. Oh, we are trusting food reviews from Dan now. Holy crap. No, Dan. I like Dan. Yeah, he still does. He recently got, like, a bunch of, like, dental work done, so he's, like, taking a little break, but he still does stuff, yeah. Free Shavakadu, honestly, goes hard. Free Shavakadu goes hard. Hurricane Tortilla. Del Taco is good when, like, I've been partying and my body needs chips and queso and Taco Bell is too far. Dang, I wish I wasn't such a picky eater. You know what I mean? I really wish I wasn't, but I am. It is what it is. It's the life I've been given, so. Thanks. Thanks. I like Del Taco more than Taco Bell, but it's just because I've lived closer to a Del Taco than... Okay, yeah, so just like you're more used to it, right? That's fair. You ever get Jack in the Box at like 2 a.m? I've never had Jack in the Box once in my life. Ever in my life. So no, I can't say I have. Gabby, can't say I have. I do get Sheetz hot dogs at like 3 a.m. I used to work somewhere where there was a Jamba Juice and a Del Taco across the street, and I would regularly get a strawberry Surf Rider smoothie to have my several Del Taco Carnitas street tacos. Surf Rider smoothie sounds awesome. Almost as awesome as the new Advanced GG flavor, Tidal Rush, inspired by your favorite drive-through fast food drink. of similar color that I won't compare to, but you might blast about it. Peach, strawberry, lime. I would love to get those. Okay. Voltorb, don't. I'm scared. Peach, strawberry, lime? What makes that a Surf Rider? Cloud scared? Oh, shucks. It's not a place where you're like, wow, I'd love to go eat at Jack in the Box, but there are some times, usually late at night, where I'm like, the only thing that will fix this world is if I order Jack and I DoorDash Jack in the Box. Okay, okay. Certain times, huh? I see. Chat, this hunt's gonna be over tonight, by the way. I hope you all know that. I hope you're all aware that we are gonna finish this hunt tonight. I want to get like a... I don't know. I've never tried to make an advanced GG like slushy, but I bet you could. You just put a little water, ice, and the powder in a blender, maybe? I don't know. Maybe that wouldn't work. Maybe it would. I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't, like... The powder would still be clumped a little bit, I bet, though. Is the problem, I think. I wanted a Baja Blast Freeze tonight, and they didn't have them available, so they gave me a regular Baja Blast and 2 coupons. Wait, that's all? Wait, that actually... Sometimes it works out like that. I would be sad that I didn't get the Baja Blast, but at the same time, it's like, honestly, free tacos, I'd have to take it, you know? Because the next time you get 2 free tacos and the Baja Blast freeze. And that's pretty awesome. Nice. Okay. Charizard, leveling up. Thank you, Charizard. Chat, do you think we're gonna phase? Well, if we phase, I'm just gonna let it run. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not even gonna accept it. If it's anything other than Voltorb, I'm not gonna worry about it. Which is it's gonna feel bad to do, but... Okay. Chat, if we phase on an Electrode, that counts, right? That counts, right? Me and Raha and Oompa are gonna go get Jack in the Box and watch SpongeBob as soon as I get back to LA. Wait, I'm buying a ticket. I wanna come. I'll be there. That sounds awesome. No, I make the damn rules, Seb. I don't care. I'm doing that counts. This is my stream. Wah! The creator of SpongeBob went to your university? What? I'm trying to, like, okay, there's only, like, as far as I'm aware, okay, there was somebody that I went to school with that, like, has a lot of followers on TikTok. Their TikTok has died tremendously, but at one point, they have, like, I think they have over let me see. I gotta see how many followers they have. But at one point, their TikToks were popping off, but I don't think that's the case anymore. What is... Oh, they don't even... Never mind. They don't even have 1 million followers yet. Okay, they got 987,000 followers, but their last TikTok only got 3,000 views. So, like, whatever. And then somebody that I went to school with also worked on a very, very popular movie. But aside from that, I think those are the peaks that I went to school with. There might be others, but not that I'm aware of. Yeah. Also, best episode of SpongeBob is a caveman special? Is it? Not like the one where he ripped his pants? He made the Krusty Krab off a burger place in town. They have such good burgers. What is my favorite SpongeBob episode? Dang, that's tricky. I don't know. Rip Pants isn't even close. I will say I've not watched any of them in so long. Season 3 is the funniest season, period. There's like so many good SpongeBob episodes though. Like the Pies Are Bombs. That one's awesome. The one where Gary likes Patrick only because he's got cookies in his pants or something. The one where they go to Grandma's house. I think they go to Grandma's house a couple times, but there's like that one specific one with like I think Patrick goes or whatever. That might be the same episode as the one where Gary... I'm not sure actually, now that I'm thinking about it. The one where Gary's in the race. I didn't watch SpongeBob, but have you ever seen the YouTube channel where they did like live action SpongeBob episodes? No? Those were all season 2, which is just about as funny as season 3. Okay. Wait, what are some good season 3 episodes? Aside from Caveman one. But yeah, I'm not seeing the live action SpongeBob YouTube channel. I have to head to bed. Hey, no worries, Sal. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Get some good sleep. Me, no, yeah, Doodle Bob. Oh my gosh. Yeah, good night, Sal. Thanks so much for stopping in. I appreciate you. W's in the chat for Sal. Birthdays in the chat. With Thrash? Sure. Sure, we'll get rid of... No, actually, no. How do I go back? W in the chat. Me hoy noy. Is this a Voltorb? It is. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. That counted. Don't lie to me. Excellent. Shanghaied, Wet Painters, the camping episode, and Nasty Patty? Wait, what's the first one? Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me. My diet Dr. Kelp. Oh, did somebody say chocolate? That one's awesome too. Chocolate. There's some good ones. When SpongeBob and Patrick and Squirrel get trapped in the flying... Oh, okay, that one is good. That one is good. Yeah. Okay, I didn't realize that was the name of that one. You like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward? That one rocks. The Wet Painters one is the one where they have to paint around Mr. Krabs' first dollar. Right? Is that one? Yeah, okay, that one's good, yep. The one where they like raise a clam. That one made Republicans mad. But that episode was good. You messed up my dollar. Rama. That's a diorama of little dogs. What about Rock Bottom, the SpongeBob episode, not the Ned Fulmer podcast? So I'm sitting here with my wife, who I cheated on, by the way. Yeah, I'm such a loser. Yeah, I understand. That's the one where it's like, right? That episode scared me so much. When I was a kid, that was one of the episodes that I was like terrified of. The Hashling Slasher? Come on. Dang, what a good freaking show. Holy crap. The Ned Fulmer podcast is crazy. The season 1 episodes are really good, but not as joke heavy. They rock in terms of world building and atmosphere. The Health Inspector, that was the one, that was the Dirty Patty, right? Or something like that? Nasty Patty, yeah, that's the Nasty Patty one. Hashling Slasher is an instant classic. It truly was. But let me just say, the Nasty Patty looked like genuinely nasty. That was awful. Ugh. Well, and Pretty Patties. The Pretty Patty one was pretty good too. Where all the little like wait, was that the same episode where the little like what are they called? Anchovies or whatever those fish were come and like destroy the Krusty Krab? No, that's not the same one. The pilot? That was the pilot episode? Really? Why do I feel like I definitely saw that way later then? That one in the one where SpongeBob gets dehydrated at Sandy's? Yes, I don't eat it. I don't eat it. I had to go to the hospital 3 times separate occasions when my parents put on the TV from that episode. It was always playing. Have you seen? That's the one. Gary, come home. Dang. What a good show. That's why it's wild how iconic that show is. You know what I mean? Like, how do I didn't realize. Gary, come home. There's a secret song? What do you mean? How's there a secret song? Can somebody that's good at Photoshop make a Gary, like Gary out of a Voltorb? Like, instead of the shell, make it a Voltorb? It only plays in the credits. They don't show the full credits on TV. Wait, what's, Wait, I didn't know that either. Gary, come home. And then obviously the one where they play at like the Super Bowl or whatever. I can't remember what that one's called. That's iconic. Oh, that one should have stayed. The credits play a song sung by SpongeBob about him wondering where Gary is and if it was something he said to drive him away. That's so sad. What? That is so sad. Not me crying in the electrical facility right now. Oh no. I'm all tangled up. Pretty sure it's just called Where's Gary and SpongeBob eats it up. Bubble Buddy? Can't forget about Bubble Buddy. Next show will be tomorrow night, around the same time. Yep, tomorrow night. Monday night. But hey, Blue Light, get some good sleep. Get some good rest. Hopefully you have sweet dreams. Okay. Feeling confident. Nice. Yeah, see you then, Blue Light. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out. I appreciate you. Have a good sleep. Trying to think of some other good episodes. I mean, it's one of those things where, like, you name an episode, it's good, right? Like, it's not gonna be, there's no, like, bad episodes. Okay. Not a good throw, but I think it'll be okay. Yes! Okay, that was gonna break the chain! If we didn't catch that, that would have broke the chain! Holy crap! SpongeGar invents cooking? I don't remember that one too well. Like, I remember the episode where they become like cavemen, but for some reason I just don't remember that he invents cooking. Good morning, Buff! Good morning, good morning. Did you end up taking a little snooze? Did you have a little nap? Hopefully. Hopefully you got a little snooze, a little nap in there. No, I was literally here. Yeah, but I didn't know. Maybe dozed off for like 10 minutes. You never know. A Dondozo. Alright, Voltorbs. Voltorbs. Oh, there's one. Ugh. Double checking, that didn't break the chain when I ran away from that, did it? No, it didn't. The catch combo. 200,000 words in less than a day? They don't even, there's not even that many words. They didn't even make that many words. You just literally start, wait, is this reading book era? Wait a second. Wait a second, it's time to read a book. Somebody call John Waters. Yeah, I didn't, since our last conversation about, like, books, I've not really looked into any. I'm gonna be honest, I've not really looked into any. But, you know. I've still kept in mind what everybody was saying. I was at this bookstore being all bored, and I was like, this might be crazy, but I think I want to buy a book. Whoa. What kind of book? Is it like a fantasy book? Is it like a real book? Historical fiction comedy? Is it the Harriet Tubman one? By Bob the Drag Queen? I think that's historical fiction slash comedy. No, it's The Greatest Nobodies of History by Adrian Bliss. Interesting. I don't believe I've heard of that one. Although, I would say that's not really the kind of book I would normally pick up if I was gonna ever buy a book, so... Makes sense, I don't think I've heard of it. Actually, I don't know, it sort of sounds like familiar, but I don't think it is. I almost got beat up. It's like fake letters from side characters of historical events. Oh, that's cool. So it's like telling somebody's story that isn't the person that you normally hear about, but they're telling like what's going on. I'm not explaining it properly, but I think I get what you mean. That's kind of cool though. I've been putting off reading Song of Achilles, and I could have read that twice as over instead. Are you enjoying what you're reading though? I would assume if you locked in and read that much, you probably are enjoying it, I would assume, but you never know. Chat, I have an awesome bookmark here, but I've never gotten to use it. I stole this from somewhere. I saw it sitting on the table somewhere, and I said, I'm taking that. But there was nobody there, so they left it. But I don't use it because I don't read books. But when I do, I got a bookmark. I got a pretty dang cool bookmark. Like fake, but like diary entries that are like Nathan was kissing another girl at the movies. Ugh, men landed on the moon today. Yeah, kind of like that, where it's like, I went to go see a play today. You know what I mean? You'll never guess what happened. Yeah, it was very good. Finished it and come to find out they made a series in which the most recent fic is a WIP work in progress just started this summer. The original fic having come out 9 years ago. Whoa. I think they call it Homestuck. There's a Chansey. Oh, there's a little guy. There's a little guy. Wait, that's just like the Pokeball. Oh, that was a good throw. It wasn't like excellent, but that was a nice little flick of the wrist. Stop. Chat, when do you read though? When do you find time to read? You know what I mean? Like, how do you fit that into your day? That's I don't understand. That's my problem. When you can't sleep. I bet I can read while fishing Feebas. See, I don't know. When I can't sleep, I guess I'm just like watching YouTube. Yeah. Hold on, wait. I'll read that in a second. I don't want to... Oh, I guess I can sit here. I'm not going to break the chain or nothing. The original fic had lots of magic and angst and slow burn and such. But the second set in the series... starts is much shorter. So if I read the whole thing, would I might relationship mush? I was going to read a book this weekend and or watch a movie, but I forgot. I've been holding off on watching the latest Sonic the Hedgehog movie because I've not seen it yet. And I've been like meaning to watch it, but I've just not gotten to it yet. But I've been wanting to watch it. So that might be something I do in the near future as well. Stop. Trade out my doom scrolling for reading. That's probably right, like the right idea. That's probably the right idea. I should do that. I just started Final Girl support group, but it's in my desk at work, and I think I have more books in the desk I was gonna read. I was going to reread the graphic novel adaptation of Slaughterhouse 5, but I remember it was really good. Okay, okay. Yeah, I don't know. The more we talk about it, the more I'm like, eventually I'll pick up a book. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know which one you're talking about. Oh, wow. Why read a book when you can watch a movie, to be honest? Yeah. Yeah, that's kinda where how I am. That's kinda where I'm at. Cause like I like when like pretty colors do things. I like when there's noises and lights. I would read, but it was only during like my free time in school where I was like not, you know, like in study hall, I would read a book. And so it's just like, I just don't got that like extra time anymore. And so like any free time I have, which is like, I'm just like scrolling now. Which, like, I wish I wasn't scrolling so much. Especially, like, nowadays, it's so, like, depressing. Which is, like, a very, like, privileged thing that I could say. Like, oh, I'd rather just put that aside and read a book, right? But, like, you know. But I feel like no matter what, everything's just, like, so negative. Like, even, like, in, like, I like to keep up to date with, like, people, like Big Brother stuff. And even that's, like, everybody's, like, just so, like, negative about everything these days. I'm like, come on, that's... Where's your whimsy? Where's your fun in life? You just watched La La Land? I've never seen that. Is that good? Just got a free copy of a movie, The Triplets of Belleville, which I watched many times as a child. And also something from the 50s with a creepy clown I want to give to a friend. I checked out Everything Everywhere All at Once, but I haven't watched it yet. That movie is awesome. It was like, I don't know, maybe I'm just not smart, but that movie's hard to follow, but it's so good. Like, it was like a very, like, I don't know. It's one of those. Though, is that the one with David Hasselhoff? BBC Merlin, but I'll cry. Sometimes a good cry is worth it, you know? This isn't technically a movie, but I watched John Marco Ceresi's new comedy special that he just released. I think it was yesterday it came out. But I watched that today. It's like an hour long, so like kind of it's a comedy special, but that's what I watched today. Okay, so I am able to leave this area and go buy balls? Yes? That's something I'm able to do? Yes? Leaving the area does not affect your combo? Alright, chat, I'm putting a lot of trust in you here. What if we just found it, though? Oh. That's a Trode. You also still need to watch Heartstopper season. Yes, you do. You absolutely do. That's so good. All right, chat. I'm leaving the area. Okay, how do we fly again? Isn't it about to be Fat Bear Week? What? Yeah, it's Fat Bear Week? Wait, somebody's gotta fill me in. Don't tell me you don't know what Fat Bear Week... No, what the heck is Fat Bear Week? Is it... Okay, you know, is it what I... Is it, like... Or is it they take photos of bears that are fat in preparation for winter? People vote on the fattest bear? Wait! Wait. How do I get involved? How do I get involved in this? That sounds fun. Wait, where do I go? Do I gotta sign up for something? Do they stream it on Twitch? It's free? How do I sign up? Google Fat Bear Week? Fat Bear Week. Oh my gosh, yeah, wait. Chat, the voting's ended! The voting's over! Oh wait, no, there's more. The Fat Bear Juniors. The Junior Week is over. Do they got names? Just photos. I don't know. I would have voted... Yeah, that bear is a little fatter, but that one's cuter. That one's got like a silly face. Some have names, some have numbers. Well, this one just ended, it looks like. Right here. Starts at like the 23rd. Yeah, okay, because the juniors ended. But we'll have to take a look, because yeah, it looks like that these ones haven't gone yet, so I'll have to keep an eye out. I'll have to keep an eye out. Wait, I've never heard of this. That sounds fun. Wait, okay, I'll probably forget about it. So somebody's gonna have to remind me to vote when that starts. Do they have like a social media I can follow for updates? No, I've never heard of Fat Bear Week. What's that? I guess because like bears are gonna start hibernating, right? And so you vote on bears to like who you think's the fattest bear or something? Chat, these pearls don't do anything, right? They just sell for money? If they added fat bears to the ballots? Yeah. No? Yeah, I've never heard of this. Maybe it is something I heard about at one point in life, but I didn't know about it. But I'm into that idea. That's fun. Wasn't there like, okay, I remember seeing a reality TV show about like this. But I don't think it's the same thing. But I do remember they like announced a show about like following bears and seeing like which one's like fat or something. What the heck is a Chaleur Sable? What is that? The Kalos region's famous shortbread? What? How'd I get that? Pewter Crunchies? I got so many candies. It's a free dessert from Shallower City. Sorry. For the first couple generations, they would add a new item that was basically a full heal for regional flavor. I remember like the Rage Candy Bar. Give away the peel. I bought some. I bought some Ultra Balls. Take out. Chat, what if we bump into a shiny on the way? What would you do? I'm John Quinones. What would you do? The lava cookie, Chalor Sable, Old Gateau. I think original Rage Candy Bar originally did something different, but it was changed to fit the rest of them. How much money I got? 93,000 or 83,000 or something like that here. But I ended up buying some more Ultra Balls, so I think we're okay. Okay, before we hop back in there, I know an ad's gonna start here shortly, but I'm gonna use the restroom really quick before we get back in there. So I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Please. Thank you. The feeds are down.
Clang.
Hello, hello. What's up, chat? I'm back. Just in time for this bad noise. Skip that. Get that out of here. Hello, everybody. I'm back. What's up? What's up? All right, we are gonna get ready to go do some more Voltorb, I guess. Let me go ahead and set everything up. Get my little wrist strap on. Chat, always remember, get your wrist strap in and secured. You don't want to be breaking anything. Alrighty. So I am nervous. I don't want to like pretend that I'm not. Wait, why am I still using Pokeballs? I did buy Ultra Balls, right? Yeah, wait, how come I didn't switch to Ultra Balls? How do I, okay, how do I switch to Ultra Balls without the Pokemon running away? Because if I take too long... Switch before throwing a ball? Wait, will they not run as long as I don't throw a ball? Is that how that works? I thought they would run no matter what. But I think we should be good now. I've swapped, so I think we're okay. I think we're okay. We'll see, I guess. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think they can flee before using items. Okay. That would be nice, I will admit. I would have to say. But now we got our Ultra Balls out, so I'm not too concerned. Yeah, because it like when you open like a menu, like everything freezes, right? Pretty sure they can run if you don't throw. Interesting. Okay, good to keep in mind. I'll definitely have that in the back of my mind at least. Because I saw that I had the Pokeball out, and I was like, uh-oh, how do I... Because I feel like last time... But maybe I'm realizing last time wasn't because it swapped. It was because I just didn't have any Ultra Balls. And so I just reset. You know? Dang, where'd the Voltorb go, chat? Where are they at? Who put the Voltorb away? I wanna know where they at, though. Why don't you go south from that room at all? I don't know. I kind of didn't realize there was a bottom part of the room. Maybe I didn't know. Are we talking down here where I'm just about to go right now? Down here? Yeah. Wait, what if a Pokemon that isn't my chained target runs? Or my catch combo target runs? Does that break the chain? That also breaks it. Oh my gosh, there's so much room. There's so many places down here. Wait a minute, Seb. Good idea. There's so much going on down here. Help, why is this place massive? This place is huge. Oh, good throw, Jack. Can we get a Pogger champ in the chat? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Chat, when do you think they're gonna release Gale of Darkness and Coliseum on the damn Switch Online? When do you think that's gonna happen? I definitely hope it's like... See, at one point I was like super stoked, but now I really hope it's like after ZA kind of cools down. Because there ain't no way, like, I'm gonna... Like, that's gotta be their game in between ZA and whatever else, right? Because we can only assume they announced Generation 10 on Pokemon Day, February 27th. And that's probably roughly around the time, like, everything ZA is gonna be done, I would guess. Like, we're probably gonna, like, have played the game, beat the game. Shiny hunting is gonna start to, like, dwindle down around that time. And I think that'd be a great time. But then, like, I don't know, I guess that would be, like, an easy thing to put in the presents where it's like, oh, by the way, they're out now. That wouldn't take too much emphasis away from the Gen 10 stuff they're about to announce, so... That would probably be not an awful thing, right? But yeah, next year, I guess doesn't seem too far off now. Because I definitely don't want it anytime soon now. Chat, I'm gonna get lost in here. I'm gonna get lost in this place. It's massive. Okay, good. I think there's a warp pads back to the entrance somewhere. Worst comes to worst, like an escape rope, I think. I think that works in this area too. But if not, I mean, we're all right. Yeah, I didn't like. I knew that there was like an area I couldn't see, but I didn't realize it was like this much room. All right, like. Nobody told me. Yeah, Marianne, soon. It's so soon. I can't wait. I can't freaking wait. It's gonna be so good, I bet. Hi, Marianne. How you doing? Yeah, I just can't wait for me to play a new Pokemon game. Obviously, like, I know there's been a lot of worthwhile criticism about Scarlet and Violet. I really like those games. I thought those games were really fun. They were nice. The story was good. The gameplay is nice. The gameplay loop isn't too bad. But I am personally ready for a new Pokemon experience. I'm ready to go into the next game. Part of me though, it does, like, for some reason, I think just because my sense of time has been warped after COVID, but it doesn't seem like it's been that long, but realistically it has been. So yeah, it's like a weird, like, part of me is ready, part of me feels like they could wait longer, but at the same time I'm ready for a new game, so I'm not mad about it. I'm definitely excited. And yeah, I can't wait. I hope it's fun. What will you do if you phase? I'm just gonna not bother with it. I'm just gonna let it go. Which is, like, gonna be hard to do, but you know. I'm just gonna take the L and let it run. Let it go. Pretend it didn't exist. Watch as it despawns into the distance. Watch as it fades away. Cry. If it's a Magnemite, I'll be a little sad. I won't even lie. Honestly, even like a Grimer, I'd be a little bit like, Okay. That one had me a little bit scared. Because it's quicker for me to just, like, panic throw the ball than it is to try to, like, get out of the catch screen. You know? Oh, yuck. Okay, that was not a great throw, but that'll do. Not a great throw, but that'll do. I mean, we obviously won't phase. Like, obviously we're not going to, so I'm not really that worried about it. There's no way. Nice. Dang, we leveled up a lot. I guess I am a little bit worried about running out of, not lore modules. What are they called in this game? Incense? What is it? What are they called? Are they incense? Lore? Oh, it is lores. Okay, okay, okay. I am a little bit worried about running out of lores, but you have plenty, I think. Okay, okay. Worst comes to worst, I just sell some candy, but you also don't really have to run around so much. You just told me to check these other areas, though. There's a lot of Arctibax in the chat if anybody wants that. Exclamation point Pokecatch. So what is it, Seb? Am I checking the other areas or am I letting it go? Am I just standing here? Well, yeah, since you were running around already. Okay. I mean, what is the strat? Like, I just feel like... I don't know. Because how often will they... If I just stand here... Bork! Oh my gosh, hi! Wait, yeah, I'm curious. I just want to... what would happen? Okay, there's a... Oh. I mean... Yeah, okay. You have enough lures to run around anyway, so it's just kind of boring to stand around. Yeah, that's kind of what I was like, well... It don't really matter too much, I guess. But... If at any point I noticed we run out, because I still should have some super lures. But at the point where we get into the super lures, I'll probably slow down a little bit. But yeah, they do kind of just come at you. Tired but vibing, that's not too awful. You know, it is pretty late, so get a little nice sleep in here soon. Yeah, thanks for stopping in and saying hi. We're doing some Voltorb hunting in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Unfortunately, we don't have Gen 2 available right now for our avatars, so that's why you're at an Abomasnow right now. But you can... I can't even... I gotta be honest, I don't remember which ones we even do have available. But I know Gen 2 is the one that we don't. Gen 4 is the other one. Gen 4. Aside from Abomasnow. Oh no. Oh, this is the worst. Shiny Mew, though. I was literally just about to say I don't know how to get out of here, but wouldn't you know it, there's the front door. Okay, not an awful thing. I'll take it. The Sylveon of Judgment. Chat, did you see? Okay, did you see that Nora in the future made like a trans Megastone? And I thought it was pretty obviously like photoshopped on there, right? But then a lot of YouTubers were making videos about like, oh, what could this Megastone be? And then like, oh, it's obviously Sylveon. That's kind of funny. Little funny moment. Sound like judging. No, why are you judging Sylveon? I think that's one of the top 8 evolutions. I think sound like judging is what Sylveon is doing. Oh! Oh, no, sorry, yeah. People were reposting it to Reddit and then YouTubers saw those and took it as fact. Oh my gosh. Like, they didn't even watch the trailer to see if it was in there. You know, that's like the funny thing. You're gonna be like a YouTuber that like talks about like this stuff and you're not gonna do your research to see if it was even in there. I don't trust it. I know it's probably fine, but I'm just scared. I'm just scared. Oh, there's a warp tunnel right there. I know, like, it wasn't even like it wasn't even in the lines properly, which is like the funny thing. And like you could tell when it's like, I don't know, you could tell that like the coloring was different than the rest of the Megastone, like there wasn't the right blur. Yeah, like what I'm thinking here is this gotta be Sylveon. I mean, what other Pokemon could it be? But yeah, it's so funny how like leak culture, quote unquote leak culture, rumor culture, I don't know, they just like take something and run with it. And it's like obvious that's not what that is. I got 1 million volumes of Usagi Yojimbo. I don't know how many there are because the internet says there are 38, but I got more than 38. And it says he's in TMNT, but I don't think I have any Ninja Turtles. Wait, what? Who's Usagi Yojimbo? Yo, Jimbo. Angie Boom Ball Pokemon? Yeah, but he's kind of cute. He's a rabbit manga that I've heard is good, but I haven't started yet. Oh my gosh, nice. Wait, you said you have 1 million. Obviously, that's not how many you actually have, but you have more than 38. I wonder if it's like something like, you ever hear of like Gundam? Where it's like, there's like multiple different Gundams. Imagine if we called you Austin Jimbo. How about we don't? Hey, Jimbo. Quack, quack, quack. It was 3 large volumes. I think the third said it went to 50, but I left it on my desk. Oh, shoot. Okay. So it was like collections of them. Interesting. Maybe there's 38 large volumes. You ever think of that? Maybe that's what it is. Almost ran into a Grimer. So like now my audio is like barely working in this. I don't know. I mean, it's such an old controller at this point, so like I can't blame the audio part of it to be kind of acting up a little bit, but sometimes it makes a noise, sometimes it don't. Now it's really loud. Alright, okay. Is there like a speaker that your fingers are covering? I don't think so. There's nowhere that a speaker would be. Is it where like the charging board is? No. Yeah, I don't know where the speaker even is. It's kind of like the Go Plus Plus, where like it makes noise, but there's not really like a speaker. I don't know. Sometimes it makes noise, sometimes it doesn't. But I do have 2 of them. But I don't know if the other, I mean, the other one's probably the same. Gonna doodle a bookmark idea. Oh, cute. Solar beam? Nah, I'll worry about that later if I ever decide I want solar beam. All right, chat. We need a topic of conversation. We need something to talk about. Come on. Let's talk about. I don't know. See, I don't know. We're here now. We're chilling. We're chilling. Have you seen any snakes lately? Does sun count? Will you stream Hades too? I'll at least stream it once. I won't stream the whole thing probably, but I'll at least stream it one time. No, Buff, I've not been outside lately. I've not been outside lately, so that's kind of like the problem. But I'm gonna go outside tomorrow. That's the plan, at least. I'm gonna go to like a local coffee shop, get some coffee, go play some Pokemon Go, try to level up. I haven't seen a snake in so long. The last time I saw a snake was when I went to that thing. I posted pictures in the Discord about it. But there was like it was like a wildlife thing. I should drive my car today, probably. Try to remember today when the last time I went somewhere was, and I can't remember. Oh no. I mean, I drove to Wendy's earlier. The Western Hognose. He was cute. He was cute. Yeah, I'm not excited for winter. I'll be honest. Like, a part of me is. Like, I'm excited for it to get colder out a little bit. But then, like, I know, like, once the snow comes, nobody knows how to drive in the snow. They always forget every year. And, like, that's, like, the frustrating part. You miss going places? You have plans with friends in October? That'd be fun. I would like for this heat wave to be gone. Yeah. Chat, okay, I don't know what it is. I've seen like an influx of like stink bugs inside recently. Like they were like not anywhere and then all at once, bam. There's so many. And I'm like sick of it. Every year there's like a bunch of stink bugs inside. I don't really know what it is, but also by the way, happy 100. They're flocking to you as their supreme leader. Supreme leader stink. I don't know. I just don't like them. It's stink bug season. Yeah, it really is, and I don't like them at all. They're like they're aside from like mosquitoes, they're the least favorite bug. No, they might be. I think I like them less than mosquitoes because mosquitoes don't usually come inside, not often. But a stink bug, they're always inside, and they don't do anything. They're not really that like, but they're just like big, gross, and annoying. These are sneaky. Yeah, I don't know because like I'll have my window shut and I'll see them on the on like the what's it called, the vent gate thing that goes in front of the window, you know, like the weird like mesh thing. And I'm like, how did you, where is there like an opening that you could get through? How did you get in here? And I never understand. Because I don't, there's like barely like, I don't think there's a hole, but for some reason they're sneaking in. They can infest in no time. Yeah, it's just like out of nowhere. There's so many of them. Like I think in these last 3 days, I found like 9 or 10 of them. Which, like, maybe isn't that many, but it sure as heck seems like a lot. And I'm just not a fan of it. I gotta be honest. And I was, like, looking up ways to, like, stop them from coming inside. And, like, people are like, oh, yeah, like, there's, like, different smells and stuff. But then, like, I don't know, do I make things smelly? And, like, I don't know. Like, 30 of them chilling in the back of my curtain. I could only tell by the shadows of their bodies in the light through the curtain. Oh, my gosh. Oh, no. Yeah, at least, knock on wood, they usually stick to, like, one room. They're usually only in my living room for the most part. Every once in a while, one gets in here, but I've not seen one in here. But, yeah, it's just, like, I don't know. I really don't like them. And then, like, you gotta, like, pick them up. I don't know. And, like, when they're on, like, the what is it called? The window? Like, you know, in your window, there's, like, the... Not the gate, but it's, like, the mesh part. What is that called? The screen? Yeah, okay. The window screen. They'll be chilled on there, and I'll flick them off. They'll be on the other side, and I'll just go bing and flick them. But then they'll be back. They come back. I don't know what it is. They really want to be inside. You still do that? And look, I don't think it hurts them because they just come right back. So sometimes I'll, like, watch them. The screen of your sunroom. Like, I assume it's because it's getting colder outside and they want to come. Like, what? It's just they want to be in the warmth? What is it? Like, why do they want to be inside so bad? They got a whole world out there. Well, Dust Thoughts in the chat. If you're cold, they're cold, let them in. No. They can't come in. They gotta go. They can go somewhere else. They freaking stink. Here's what okay, I might be wrong here. I don't know if they do stink. Maybe I'm just... I don't know. I don't often, like, think I smell them. Because I think what it is, like, if they get scared or something, they emit a stink, like a skunk would. But I don't know if they just smell just, like, by themselves. Yeah, that's what it is. They only let off the stink by getting scared. That's what it is. Yeah. So, like, you gotta pick them up, and, like, you grab, like, a bunch of toilet paper to pick them up. Ugh. I hate it. But it smells like grass cubed. It just smells overly green. Yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of it. I don't know. There's nothing good about them. They look so gross, too. Like, just seeing one is like, ugh. Like, why couldn't it be, like, something like a cute bug? Like, where's the cutie, sweet-smelling bugs? Well, if you were a bug, would you be a stink bug? I don't know, chat. What kind of bug would I be? Chat, what kind of bug would you be? You know what does really stink is ladybugs. You ever have a french fry that tastes like a ladybug? You would be a roly-poly. I think Buff would be a buff bug. Get it? Chat? I don't know. I feel like... Praying mantis? What are those? Okay, so when I was younger, I called them something. I don't know if that's really what they're called, so I'm gonna avoid saying that. They were small, and they were like a shiny green color. And I would always find them on, like, my blueberry plants. But I used to go outside and catch them. They're a type of beetle. But they're, like, kind of shiny. June beetles? No, those are too big. Aphids? Too small. I'll look it up in a second here. Oh, okay. Never mind. This is what they're called. A Japanese beetle? They're apparently a scarab. Papilia japonica. I was looking for tiny boars. Yeah, I would be one of these. I like these guys. These guys are cool. They eat your plants though, I guess. And also, I guess they are green, but they're also kind of brown. But for some reason, I only remember them being green. But yeah, I would always like find them on like blueberry plants, cause my great grandfather had like a blueberry farm, and so I would go over there and like pick a bunch of blueberries when I was younger, and I would like collect the beetles too. They're very metallic, and there are a lot of beetles that can be mistaken for one another. But yeah, I like those ones. Those ones are cool. I've not seen one in forever, though. To be fair, I've not looked for one, but I used to find them all the time. I've not seen one in so long. Could just be the shine in person versus photos. That's true, yeah. But I like those ones. Excuse me. Oh, what the heck? Go on, share the roly-poly story. Yeah, I'm stuck. There's Grimers and a Chansey in the way. Oh, there's one. Ugh. Okay, that could do. Dang, we grew a lot of levels today from catching all these Voltorbs. The candy bag maxes out at 999, right? So I couldn't get more if I've already gotten that many, right? Pretty sure. And now nothing spawning? Where are they at though? There's one. Oh my gosh, hold on. I'm gonna have to... Give me a second. One time when I was in elementary school, I was playing with some roly-polies, as one does. And one of them wouldn't roll up, so I gently picked it up and I tried to make it roll, and a zillion little babies... It seemed fine, and the babies seemed fine, but I freaked out and cried so hard I missed the bell to come in from lunch and got in trouble with someone who fetched me to bring me back. Seb! You're a monster! What the hell? You're a monster! That's why I wasn't rolling up and had babies! I was traumatized. Oh no. Oh, I don't think we can be friends anymore. Wait a second, that's evil. Yeah! Yeah, that would be very, like, sad. Like, a very traumatizing thing. I don't blame you. But, yeah, roly-polies are fun, though. They're cute little guys. I always, like, I know they're not the same, but they're very similar. You see an armadillo, those guys are so cute. We used to find pill bugs sometimes that were bright, rich, indigo color. I learned later that it's a symptom of a virus. Oh, no. If you really think about it, they were just an act. I was just acting midwife. I mean, I guess. That's what a way to come out of this world, you know? To come out into the world. What a way. What a way to come into the world. A giant creature. In a pouch after hatching? Oh, okay. So, like, you probably didn't force it to... Well, wait. They come out in eggs, though, right? Wouldn't even listen to your story. That is an evil teacher, then. That's such an evil teacher. Oh, no. Okay, I feel like that did not catch it, but... I don't know. I'm on team you gotta save the bugs. Unless they're, like, obvious bugs that you don't save, right? Like... What's that one moth? 90% sure they put eggs in a pouch and then the eggs hatch and later the babies leave? Okay. That's weird. I mean, I've obviously never looked, but... They'd be so tiny. It'd be hard to see them. Right? What kind of bug is roly-poly? Like a dune... Is it a dune bug? Is that what it's called? The ones where they roll their poops around? Bugs are so weird. She actually left my fate up to 2 of my classmates who had gotten write-ups in detention for not coming in from lunch. They decided I should get a write-up but no detention. What the heck? How does nobody care about your bug story? And then leaving your fate up to 2 other classmates, that would create a rift between y'all for life. Also called sow bugs and wood lice, are those names of other bugs? They are not even beetles, they're isopods and not even insects. What the heck? I don't know. I think a bug is a bug. I was not a well-liked kid. I was surprised they didn't tell me to go to detention. Yeah, I would hate them for the rest of my life. I'd be like, no, I'm not talking to you ever again. Ain't no way. Absolutely not. I've only ever seen... This is like one of the most, like... I remember this. One time I found, like, a stick bug. And that's the only... Like, I will never forget this stick bug. There are some things that just should be bugs, like Giratina. I mean, it's kind of like a centipede. Right? I guess. Yeah, okay. I see it. The origin form. Maybe not the other one, but origin form of Giratina I could definitely see as like a centipede, right? But yeah, I found a stick bug once. That was really cool. Praying mantis, like, are those like... Are they still endangered? What's going on with those? Or was that never true? What's, like, the vibe about praying mantis? Because I found one once, and I thought that was, like, the coolest thing I've ever seen. No idea. Because I was told one time they were. Because I found it and I wanted to like play with it. And then I think my grandpa was like, don't kill it. Those are endangered. And I was like, I won't kill it. But I don't know if that was true or if he just didn't want me to... I don't know. We used to get tons of caterpillars in my backyard and we'd always watch them emerge. Oh, that's cute. Though I've seen them way less than I used to. And most types of bugs worldwide are in decline. Yeah, I would assume it's just that I don't play out in the wild as I used to. Like, it's not that like I don't go out in the woods and play around in the dirt and stuff. But, I just don't see as many bugs outside as I used to, right? Like, I used to see, like, butterflies and stuff. I've just not really, like, seen many of those. Try to catch skippers. Those are the ones, that's like Surskit, right? That's like what Surskit is. I'm worried about my caterpillars. The milkweed died. I hope at least some of them are hidden chrysalises. Oh, no. Yeah, hopefully. Haven't seen a tiger swallowtail. No, here they're like teeny butterflies. Huh. Because when I was younger, I used to catch, I would call them water striders. I don't know if that's really what they're called, but they were essentially Surskit, was what that was. But yeah, I would call them water striders. Beautiful yellow butterfly with black stripes on tails. Is that the same as like a monarch or no? Water striders would, okay. Because I always thought that was cool that they would, like, stand on the water. Dang, everybody leveled up there. Oh my gosh, Voltorb City. When we used to visit my great aunt and uncle in Indiana, I would always amaze at fireflies. Oh my gosh, yeah! I've not seen a firefly really that much either lately. They're not very similar to monarchs. Monarch is a large black and orange butterfly with very rich color and velvety looking body and wings. And these are yellow with black stripes and tails. Oh, the tails. Okay. I think I know what you mean. Let me look it up really quick. Oh, got it. Okay. Tail's a little bit longer than I thought, or a little bit shorter than I thought they'd be, but I get what you mean. I don't think I've ever seen one of those. Not that I'm aware of. Hey, thank you, Wild Delcatty, in the chat. Exclamation point Pokecatch if you'd like to catch the Wild Delcatty. Oh, wait, okay, wait. Next time I catch a... I gotta show you this. Yeah. Okay, watch this. Okay, not now, Vaporeon. You know those frogs with, like, the butts? You know, like, the ones with the butts? GameCon! What's up, Raiders? Hello! How's it going?
Game KXND rated with 16
Hey, C-Body! What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome in, Raiders! Welcome in! We're doing some Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu shiny hunting for Voltorb! What's up? How's everybody doing today? My name is Austin, better known as Glowl. I do a lot of Pokemon content, mostly shiny hunting. We're doing some Voltorb hunts right now. Family-friendly streamer, member of the Twitch Pride Guild. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? How was your streams? Were y'all streaming together, or... Phoenix, what's up? Were y'all playing games together? Some Minecraft? Heck yeah. I've not played Minecraft in a little bit. Well, Seb, when was the last time you played? A couple months ago, right? A month or two ago? Oh, some good old Cobblemon. Okay, I see. I'm excited. Did they add the obviously this is not a Cobblemon question, it's the regular Minecraft, but did they add the golem, the copper golem yet? What's up, everybody? Alright, here's a question for the Raiders. What's your favorite kind of bug? Did y'all get any good, like, shinies or anything? I don't know. I've never really played Cobblemon. Pokemon bug, like real life bugs. Like real bugs. I got like an eyelash bothering me here. Spiders? Okay, alright, I can appreciate a spider. What is that noise that comes in every once in a while during this, like... I don't like it. Because that's not part of the original songs. I think my favorite kind of bug is a rhinoceros beetle. And I kind of want one as a pet. But I don't think that's a good idea. Think sometimes like a lot of Voltorb are there, and then sometimes there just ain't no Voltorb at all. One time I was out for a walk at night and I saw a beetle cross the sidewalk, so I turned my flashlight, I saw a spider and I took a photo of it, flash, and then the photo I could see it was covered in babies. Yeah, isn't it like, if you like, take like your light and put it up to your eye, like, so it's like eye level, and you look at like all the plants, you can see with like the spiders and the plants or something? Because their eyes will shine back. So if you ever want to get scared, that's how you do it. If you're afraid of spiders. Spider had babies all over my ceiling. I was paranoid for weeks. Oh no, that'd be a lot. That's a lot of spiders. I don't mind. Sometimes if I see a spider and it's like really big, not like a daddy long leg, but like a really big spider, sometimes those are a bit scary. But for the most part, spiders are not like too bad. There's like the black, there's like black, I don't remember what kind of spiders there are. They might just be like house spiders. I don't, I'm sure they have like a real name, but sometimes those are scary. I'll see them like skittering across the wall. They're kind of like big and scary. I wonder who named Daddy Longlegs that? Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, they do got long legs. So like, you know, is it that out of pocket? I don't know. See, I feel like that's like confusing because like there obviously can be like mommy long legs too, right? But it's like Pokemon with like Mr. Mime. It's always a Mr. Mime. Despite the fact that I'm sure there are mommy long legs too. You wouldn't misgender a spider. I mean, I'd like to not, you know? But I don't know the telltale signs. I can always tell. Sorry. Yeah. Telltale? No. Telltale? Did I say that? Telltale? Telltale signs? Telltale games? The Walking Dead? Telltale? I don't know. Maybe I did. I'm not sure. I don't freaking know. I don't freaking know. Sometimes they just say things. Shucks. Okay, we're about to reach a dilemma. Have you seen the guy on TikTok who guesses where people are from by their accents? No, I've not. I would be curious though if they'd be able to tell from, because like obviously like you don't think you have an accent, right? People will be like, because obviously it's dependent where you're from, blah blah blah. Everybody's got an accent, I understand. But like I don't think I have an accent that is like telltale from where I'm from. But I wonder, maybe. That would be fun to kind of tell, though. I don't know. I think you do, but maybe that's because I know. I don't know. Like, if I were to say, if I was like saying like yins, then sure, you'd be like, oh, okay. But I don't say that. I say y'all. You wouldn't think it, but it's really interesting how he picks out little things we don't notice. Interesting. I know exactly what thing he would notice from my accent if he really knows his stuff. How do you submit a clip? Maybe I don't want him to dox me, though. But maybe I could say he's wrong. Just lie. Then I'll DM him and be like, no, actually, you're right. I couldn't rehash it well, but he talks about something called the cot merger and other things. Slight vowel inconsistencies. But also, I feel like, for me, I don't want to say, like, I wouldn't be able to be, like, figured out, right? But I think it's, like, a lot of people here, like, they do have, like, certain ways to talk, but I don't think I do those things. Like, a lot of people, like, here will, like, get rid of their T's, so, like, if I were to say, like, hunting, they'd be like, huntin'? Or something like that, but, like, I don't do that. And they drop, like, the G's, too. Pen, pin. Pen, pin. Because some people mix up their E's and I's. Like, like, some people will say, like, egg instead of egg. They'll say egg. Yo, what's up, Sunstone? One time my friend and I were wasting time in the bookstore and we opened a book that was for ESL speakers to learn American accent, and we were able to identify it was teaching the Chicago accent. What? That's wild. Hi, Sunstone. Hello, hello. We're catching Voltorbs. Are we finally gonna be caught up? Yeah, we should be. We're 2 episodes. We got 2 episodes. So we're close. And then finale's next week. I'm excited. I know, I feel like, am I wrong? I feel like this season feels like it went by fast. And then Survivor starts next week too. Season 49. But like, because last season it was 100 days, wasn't it? It was like 100 something days. This season was not that long. How many days was it? 89? Yeah, they were like a long time. But also, did this season start earlier than normal? I don't know. I'm not sure. It just feels like this one definitely felt shorter. I feel like there were more weeks where no one went home last time. Well, that was because, well, wait, last season wasn't... Was last season... No, last season was not even Zombie Week. That was 2 seasons ago. Last season was Janky World. Because I know the Zombie Week thing really made the whole show feel like a slog. Then I don't remember what the twist was the previous season. Taylor, what was it? I know there was a split house, but what was like the twist for Taylor's season? Did they have like a theme or anything for that one? Can't remember. I just remember there was a split house at one point. I feel like we're going too fast. Dire Fest, that was it. Oh my gosh, yeah, and freaking the what was it? The Demogorgon? Oh shoot. Oh, also, so apparently, I guess they were talking about it, and Morgan, before the season started, I guess Morgan got a text about the, like, because they were, like, telling Amy about being the, what the hell was it? The accomplice? And Morgan got a text saying that, because I guess, like, you had to tell Amy about being the accomplice, right? But I guess they accidentally sent it to Morgan. And Morgan's been thinking that it was Ava, which I guess Amy and Ava are very close to each other. So I think she just misremembered and just knew it was a 3-letter word. Accomplice? She was the accomplice? But so apparently Morgan thinks it was Ava, because she got a text that was meant for Amy. I don't know. But I guess, I don't know how they let that one on feeds, but they don't let some other stuff on feeds. And I guess the season before that, or maybe it was Taylor's season, I think Corey got a text that was meant for somebody else too? I don't know. Not that it, like, mattered a lot, I guess, but... But that's, like, because I've never thought about that being a thing, because I guess I don't know if anyone's really talked about it, but... Now Morgan is openly speaking about it on feeds. And so... Someone said Jimmy confirmed Vince told him week 2 that he was planning on breaking up with Kelsey because they're long distance. I don't know. I don't know, right? Like... I don't know. You think you'd do that before you went on the show, maybe? Yes, yes, me too. I'm very curious about this. So, I don't know if that's in this episode or what, but... Alright, chat, I'm at a dilemma. I want to end stream, but we are very, very far into a catch combo. So... what's the strategy here? Leave it minimized, so just don't close the game. Like, you're saying, like, open home menu, but don't close it? Going to the home screen is fine, but if you close it, it will break. Okay, we'll get to 150. I feel like he'll still close the game. No, I'll make sure I don't. What if my Switch goes to sleep mode? Will that be a problem? Okay, it's in the dock, so it shouldn't die. Unless power goes out, but, you know, I'm thinking that's okay. Also, I've not been counting properly. Because we're at catch count of 147, and that's... so we're at, like, what is it? We're, like, at 170? But yeah, we'll try to get to 150 before I wrap up here. Trust me, I did not catch 636 rats in one sitting. I mean, you never know. You never know. You could. It'd be a long sitting, but you surely could. Okay. 2 more. Or what if I just broke the chain? No, I think I'd cry. I'm also almost out. I only have 6 Ultra Balls left. I just saw that. So, I guess at the start of tomorrow's stream, we'll have to go buy some more. Nope, there's one. Alright, and that should be 150. I believe. I think. They play around with the level up. Yep. Catch combo 150. Okay, so if I press this button. Uh-oh. I don't know. I don't know how to get that button to work. Oh, because the controller's not... I don't know how to use it. I don't know how to do it on the Pokeball. Trying to do it this way. Okay, so this screen's fine. I can keep it on this screen. And it won't break anything? This will be safe? Yes, correct. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna set my controller over here so I don't play with it. And I think we're good. Right. I can't close. I won't be able to close it. That's okay. I probably won't be playing anything until we stream tomorrow anyway. So that's okay. No problem there. No problem there. But let's see who is live tonight, who we can raid out into. Let's see if anybody cool is on. Chad, thanks for hanging out tonight. It was a good stream. And I was right, we did stream a little bit longer. So we love to see that. We love to see it. Let's go ahead and raid into... I think, Chloe's playing some... What game is this? Oh, geez. I don't know. I think this is Heart Gold. Oh my gosh, I don't know. But they're hunting for... This might be Diamond and Pearl. Anyway, they're hunting for Rayquaza. So I want to read out to Chloe, probably. But thank you so much for stopping in. Next one will be tomorrow. I'm also on tomorrow's episode of It's Super Effective again, so if you want to watch that and support that podcast, that'd be cool. I'm there for a 3-peat, 3 in a row, which is very fun. I think, Harkle Silver Embedded Chamber. Okay, maybe I was right then. Maybe that's where it was. That's where it was. You'll see in a second. You'll see soon. I'm trying to think. Code Glowl. I think the 15% is over. It's at end of weekend, so I believe that is over. It should be, I think. Yes, it is Harkle Silver. But, yep, they do have a new flavor, so if you want to check that out, ADV in the chat. Title Crash, title Rush, title Burst, title Crash, title something. What was it? Title Surge. So if you want to check that out, that'll be there. Yeah, stream tomorrow. I think that's really it. I don't think I have anything else to really like talk about or promote. I think that's pretty much everything. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping in, chat. I appreciate y'all. We're gonna go ahead and raid out into YCat. Raid YCat. If you are a sub, feel free to copy and paste raid 1. And if you're not a sub, use raid 2. Feel free to go say hi. Drop on over the love. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow night. Thank you so much for stopping in. I feel like we did good progress on our Voltorb hunt today. So, love to see it. But yeah, thanks so much for stopping in, everybody. I appreciate it. Make sure you all take it easy, look after another, take care of each other, but most importantly, stay happy, stay healthy, stay hydrated, and I will see you all next time. Peace. Bye, chat. See you later. Oh, wait, that's the wrong button. Bye, chat. See ya. What's a good, like, outro? You like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward? I don't know. Yeah, sure. Good night, chat. Love you. Bye. Mwah, mwah, mwah.